Previously, on Talk That Talk.
I'm gonna look at that dude, and I hate to say it like this, but this is my truth. I'm gonna look at that dude and be like, he gotta be cold. Like real talk. Like if you see, I think like it was like Dr. Edie, his school. I believe they had like a brother, because you know that's a core style school. And I saw a brother that was on the stand line. I was like, he's cold. When we saw real talk, when we saw Ralph Nader as a Blue Devil,
Straight
we was
up,
like, he got to be cold.
that blew my mind.
Like not being ugly. The same thing as like we say we invited them to the cookout. When you see an African American brother in DCI, period, because we know the type of regimen of what it takes to make those world class. They got to be about their business. That's why real talk. People can say what they want about Rick, but Rick low key an anomaly because you were a DZ, and that trumpet section been on top for years, and you was a blue coat, and you was a caption head, and in tech, and so forth and so on. And we talking about at a time in the 90s, bro, where it wasn't a lot of us. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like I think when I see and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, when you see a brother or a sister that's on one of them lines, you be like, bro, they cold.
Well, let me ask you this question before you go, Christian. These are now my questions because I want to understand, and there may be people out there who may be listening and be thinking the same thing. So if you on that line, you cold, but if you on the black line, you just got swag. You may be cold, but we don't know. But you got swag though.
True. I mean,
it really
that sounds diminishing. But go ahead. I
mean, it really shouldn't matter like that, and we kind of made it like that. It shouldn't matter at all. Like I shouldn't go see, and I think we kind of mixing it with PWIs. Because I think that's where the lane comment goes. Like, oh man, like when I was a grad assistant at Southern Miss, like we had some black kids there, but they came from corp schools, so them going there felt like home. So it wasn't a situation of are you lame? It was like, oh, you went here because of school. I mean, and it's like it's we like all the people that came from certain regions, in the neighborhood. I think we started that whole contemplation of, if you're black, then you got to go somewhere black. And that's not always the case. Like we got to get out of that notion of, oh man, he could have went to TSU or he could have went to Jackson and did the same thing. What if he didn't want to go? What if he wanted to go somewhere different? And we got to respect that. And we got to, support that. Because the crazy thing about it is, and I don't know, some of y'all might know, but they have a group on Facebook called the African American in DCIs that they go in, and if you're in that group, they show so much support. They show the history. They show, people that used to march and show like the African, drum corps and everything like that. And I'm only in there for the history just to see, about, the history of it. And they're giving praise to the people and everything that marched certain lines when, it was predominantly white and everything like that. And, it's no, oh, he lame or anything like that. And it's some people that went to, SWAC schools, MEAC, SEAC, CIAA that did drum corps as well. And so, we just gotta support each other. It don't matter what we do, because at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is not technically ours. If that's the case, then wouldn't none of these black brothers be in the NBA? Let's start our own.